I did not mean to do that. I didn't even left click. I must have. Oh my gosh. I've killed him! One swipe of my sword killed him. What? Oh my gosh. Oh man. That poor guy. So, this is where I was going. I almost made it. Took a full Minecraft day to fly over here. But yeah, I was gonna build my little base here above this tree line. But when you look out, you see nothing. That's kind of, I don't know. I don't think I like that. Like, I wish you could see a little bit more, but yeah, I'm definitely rethinking this as a base location. Inside, when the sun's up above, there's some cool rays coming down this hole, but this is going to get closed up, so yeah, it's like it's always nighttime. I wish it was a little bit less foggy during the day. And then like this at night would be okay. Sheesh. Anyway, I guess I need to go get myself a new ghast and not kill him this time. Golly. Not cool. Oh, still have chunk loading issues. Wonderful. Big time oops, my friend. Big time oops. These Ravagers still here. They look weird. The caves are crazy dark. Which is why I had the settings brighter. They look better when they're down. They look too washed out when they're up, but you can't see crap. Like in the caves, it should be like this. So I think one of the main issues is a balance issue. Like in the dark, it goes brighter, but with a little more contrast, because this is still a little too washed out. But this is better light level for the cave. Whereas this, in the sun, it's way too washed out with higher brightness. Like this is like pastels. Like every day is Easter. So that's garbage. This is better, I think, color-wise or lighting-wise, but or contrast-wise, but the colors are just feeling off. I don't feel like there's a way to win with the settings. This is where they want it to be, not visible. That's there. This is no longer even daytime. Let's go up here. So this is what they want it to be based on that panel. Now, that's crap. Go. And this is okay, except for a little too much vibrancy, I guess. It's obviously by design. Dang it. It stinks. Dang. Can't believe I killed my ghast. Golly. check out the nether. Yeah, the colors seem pretty good for the nether side. I don't mind it. The portals are a little, like, they need, the obsidian is too something. It's like too, like, lacking contrast. It's too, like, washed out. See, maybe they wanted, again, this is what they're saying they want. They want that to be not visible. Oh, but wait. Wait a second. My monitors are brighter. Let me, looking at the YouTube stream, it wants it to be like right. Yeah, maybe about right there. But I can clearly see the not visible at this brightness. So let's try this and adjust my monitor. Oh yeah, my monitor brightness is up, so let's change that. So try a different preset. Whoa, why is it disconnected? The heck? Uh-oh. Did I just lose my internet? Or is the realm disconnecting me? Ah. Alright. What the heck? I've still got internet. It didn't kill the stream. What the heck? I don't know what that was all about. Renders 24, but I'm not having an issue with the render, I don't think. Let's see. I might just try their favorite performance, favorite visuals again, because I tried to crank everything up. My system should be able to handle it. let's say favorite performance, resolution automatic. How does that look on the YouTubes? Let me see. I'm watching that on my phone as well, with my brightness way up on the phone. It looks different. Now my monitor brightness is down, so it does seem a little bit better, but not by much. It's way darker on the phone than on my screen. And also, am I adjusting it in OBS? Let me see if I've got any filters on. No? There's no filters, but the preview window shows it being slightly brighter, so that's interesting. I don't know. I need to put a piglin in here, though. Maybe I need to put him up higher. Where's the sticks? Oh no, please don't be lava up here. Should have dug this out first. Alright. Need glass. Yes. That's scary. Where there's magma, there's usually lava. Just gonna have to get a piglin up here. Boy, oh boy. Have him chase me and drop down in there, and I should be good to go. I'm not gonna finish this. I was going to get something done after I killed my ghast. Horrible, horrible. It's really dark, can't see the purple. Yeah, the bastions. Man, I had a hard time finding a bastion, and then I was just terrified. I don't know why. I'm just so worried going in there. I just was trying to get the netherite template, because after that there's really no reason to go back. Maybe there's some armor, what are they called, the trims? Might be some armor trims for bastions. What do I have? I have silence, dune, sentry from eye, and rib. So I'm missing many. Many. Oh, I forgot to check. There's new achievements, because I got one for the Happy Ghast. Wonder if I'm missing other achievements now. Overview, achievements. Oh, that's the only new one. Wait. Locked. No, that was the only new one. Stay hydrated. Traps. That's lame. Lame. One thing I like about Java is every world you basically have to start over unlocking achievements, and it also keeps track of all the different stats, like how many blocks of netherite have you broken, how many ghasts have you accidentally killed. You scared the fuck out of me, little man. Yeah, when you do return to sender, I did that twice when I was looking for the Happy Ghast. Do you want to hear that, or have you heard it already? Oh, and there's mending books for you in the trading hall. It's not very easy to get to, but and this is so funny, dude. The wandering trader constantly spawns in this room, so I guess can probably make a wandering trader farm. This is technically my lead farm now. I don't want to buy furs. But I don't like this guy spawning in here because he's already killed. I had a zombie in here that I was going to use to cure these other guys up. And I had him sitting in a boat here, and he died. So he must have just kept hitting the trader who had spawned right here. And then frickin' slowly but surely he died to llama spit. Which means that these villagers can take shots in the face from the llama. They're gonna get llama jizz to death. But yeah, anyways, in here there's some, well, there's a couple mending books here, and some more in here. Otherwise, there's some emeralds and books, and this trader here kind of sucks for mending. I wish it was 1, but it's only 5. It's not horrible. You know what? I should not leave my sword out when I'm around mobs. But this is the best trade that I've ever seen. 1 emerald for sharpness 5. That's ridiculously good. What am I hearing? What? I hear thunder, and I hear the sound of dogs shaking to get rid of water. Look at that! How bugged? This is literally a thunderstorm. How broken? Look at that! What the heck? That's crazy. But yeah, anyways, right here by World Spawn, I've got 1 music disc in the jukebox and 1 in the item frame. I got 2 of them. Guess I need to wait around for 20 more minutes. Heard me, llama splooge. Taking llama shots to the face. That poor dead bastard. Ah, so even without the harness, he'll stay put if you're standing on him. That's kind of cool. That's cool, that's cool. Where's the harness? Uh-oh. Can't wait to get away. Come on down here, buddy. Dude, he tries to escape so fast. When you get on him, he's so slow. The item lag that I was noticing yesterday seems to be gone. That's interesting. You know, I'm just gonna take my weapons out of my hot bar for now. Just for fun. Oops. I'm almost out of rockets. Oh, dude, it's gonna take so long to get them over to my, you know, I'm gonna leave this one on my kids' little upside down house. I'm not gonna take them all the way over to, I don't even want to call it my base, because I don't think I'm gonna make it my base. I'm just gonna build a structure because I already started. Cool sunset. Come back here. Get back here. Come on. It's too high to put a leash on. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to kill this one. I'm just going to let him chill here. Oh, that's not my sword. Where did I... Oh, I left my ender chest in the nether. Back up. Rockets. So Poopa, if you're still watching, what I want to do is flatten this area here, and I'll have like a wall running along here, actually maybe to about right here, because I want to have a tall building, but I want a smaller building here, so when you first start, you spawn in, like this is 0, 0, so you should spawn about right here. And so right here, I'm going to dig out and move all the crap that's inside the little cave. And have like a little convenience store. So even though that building back there is going to be real tall, it'll be mostly hidden because there'll be another building here that'll be like a little 2-story building with the bottom floor being kind of like the convenience store on my other realm, which I don't know if you remember me showing you, but it'll be functional. So when you go in there, it'll have like just little freebie items that you can take when you say you die and you end up back here and didn't set your spawn. Or if you're just joining the realm for the first time, you can go in and grab just a little bit of food for yourself, some starter gear. And then somewhere I want like a more premium type of setup where maybe you can pay a couple diamonds or like storage lockers maybe. So everyone can have like a little, maybe a store, and then something that can have like storage lockers. So you can just go in there and have whatever items you want to store yourself or just for that occasion. But definitely having like a elytra you can borrow. So if you die or something, you need to get to your items real quick. Yeah, like a donation thing too. Yeah. In fact, maybe instead of a store, maybe the storefront will be like a Goodwill. probably just start making a bunch of chests and dismantling all this stuff in here. It served its purpose. But where the pond is, so I kind of want a little bit of a road going this way. So I'll also need to move these beehives. I mean, it's not really worth keeping the space in there. I'd rather repurpose it just because it was made with the intention of this just being a solo world that I was playing on for a little bit. And like, I've got better ways of getting lava. I don't know, I didn't design it to be like a permanent thing, really. So just, I don't know, like you come in, it feels claustrophobic. It could be a basement, except for I want all this dirt gone, and I want there to be, like, you spawn maybe even on a road. Maybe like on a road right here. But I want one path to lead off this way, and maybe it'll, like, the idea over here was I wanted a little path, and then like this is a whole nother district area here where this could all be terraformed and flattened, and like there's so much room here to build structures. And then I want the path to come this way, so I'll have to remove this stuff, and then I want it to go like slowly go up, like a gradual incline of a road this way that curves left, and that'll take you up here to the city area that I've already started clearing out a whole bunch of stuff here. Anywhere you don't see a bunch of flowers, I've already flattened and did a bunch of terraforming. I didn't want to make it perfectly flat because I do like the idea of having some elevation changes, but yeah, up here I want to have a lot of different buildings. Because if this building's going to be this tall, as tall as this stone pillar here, I don't want that to be just like the main focal point. So I want other stuff to kind of be built up around it. But you'll have the road that kind of inclines up to this level and then turns left. But then also I want it to go and pivot off this way. So where this bridge is, this will take you more to like the suburbs, like the residential stuff. So there can be, you know, some parks and just different buildings kind of all around here, kind of like houses, and I don't know. So I have like more of a residential district over here. Kind of stores over here, but I don't want to build too much out to the edge. So I was also even thinking about terraforming the entire cliffside here and making it more stony, but then having it more natural on this side. So remove a lot of these trees and put some custom trees up. But originally I was planning on just building like a little cliffside village, and I kind of stopped working on this one because I didn't like how the roof shape was looking, so I was going to redo that, but maybe not. Maybe like have a, you know, kind of have like a little fishing community or something here, but mainly something to give access down to this little river. I don't know if you saw this, but I did cut through and made a little thing here you can boat through. That'll take you to this area. It's like the underside here by this village. There's a ton of possibilities. But yeah, I wanted to dig this out and make this kind of a neat little tunnel waterway. If it's the basement, then you're gonna spawn like here. And then it'd be kind of weird, like you'd have to climb up to get to, like the ground floor would have to be about right here then. So I'm not sure. But right about here, it'd be kind of cool if there was a kind of like a retaining wall. So you'd have kind of this level here. It's not a bad thought. It's just I don't personally think that this area is super functional. Like it's packed. It's got a bunch of things. A lot of cakes. What is in here? Nothing. I thought I had something in there. But I don't know. But if you need some snowballs, I've got this little golem here at the moment. So feel free to stock up on your snow. Definitely need a lot of packed mud though. That other bridge that goes across to kind of the residential area, I actually have kind of a design in mind, but it'll be like a 9x9 structure here that goes all the way down, and that's mostly packed mud, and then for contrast, some deep slate, and then this will be like a 5x5 bridge that you can walk across, and it'll have a roof along the top, and then a pillar on the other side to match the left, and kind of a curved support structure underneath. But yeah, my thought was I was gonna actually continue digging out this way. Maybe just half this height. Have maybe down to about here, 113, or I think I was thinking 107, but 113 would put it basically have like 1, 2. Yeah, so like basically I want the support of this building to be about right here, one below that. Have that be about here. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Then what would look like the entrance to this building would be at about this level. Some ideas, you can walk in this way. It'll have standard looking kind of lobby and then the elevator looking structure that all it does sends you up about right here, a bubble column to take you in here. And look, these guys constantly spawn. What are you selling? Firefly bushes. I've got all that, buddy. I don't need you. But all this stuff needs to be hidden because it's ugly. I was thinking it would have like the first floor be like sandstone. Maybe like some deep slate for contrast, or blackstone, whatever is gonna look right, and then carry the blackstone up to frame windows going up to make this look like a big tower. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be like a 7 or 8 story building, but then have it be more brick on the top. Have to play around. Like, I think that's the color palette that I did on, let me see actually. Oh, here. This is the ooh, I haven't seen this with vibrant visuals, but I kind of like it. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking. Which maybe looks a little more like, I don't know. It doesn't look like the normal city style, does it? Maybe I should try changing up the roof. Instead of brick here and then brick on the roof, have a little splash of color in there maybe. I do want to build the Ghostbusters building. Yeah, so like, do I have a creative copy of that world? That was for Is this it? What world is this? Oh, that's not it. Oh, I think it's the experimental one. Yeah, that's fine. It looks totally different in the in the in the end, but yeah, I wanted a convenience store kind of looking a little bit like this, just not exactly like this, because this was basically mimicking one of B-Dub's builds, but kind of the same style, just like a lot of end rods and lighting, except for to be able to actually go in and have like kind of functional stuff. Yeah, dude, it looks really cool in the end here. I do like that. Weird. Alright, where did I copy that from? I don't want to mess up a legit backup, but I don't name these things correctly. So which one is... Set, make a backup duplicate. Creative. I don't know. can see kind of the side by side. Ghostbusters headquarters, North Moore Street. And look at I need street view. There we go. Oh, that's weird. All right, let me add this to OBS so you can see it. Window capture, maps, Moore Street. All right, check that out. So that's what I was trying to copy just from Street View. And see, I wanted, ooh, looks like there's some renovations going on in this building now. I haven't seen this. That's interesting. But yeah, this is the entire block I basically have been trying to emulate. So if I hide this real quick. Yeah, there's you can see different time frames. But yeah, looking at the side view, like I'm trying to kind of copy that. Not perfectly, but I definitely want it to be like recognizable as the same building. How do I, hold on, transform, fit to screen? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I get out of frickin' Street View now and go to satellite. But I really want to finish this building because if you look at it from above, you can see the one water tower, so you would see that in between these two buildings, between the Ghostbusters headquarters. But there's like this whole patio and little buildings kind of here, and it seems like there's just this cool little patio that I was really wanting to build out, just like a little chill spot that stands tall over the city. I think I was actually using Google Earth to look at this, to do like, can I shift? Can I, hold on. Where's the AT&T building? This is different as well, actually. there we go. Well, so I was only going to do this one block. So just this one block, then everything else was not going to be modeled. I'm not going to rebuild this whole city, but have like none of this, just oh. Wait, what? Where'd that building go? Is this tall building? How old is this? Is that must be brand new. Look at this ugly ass building behind here. That's crazy. And there it is again. Oh, that's atrocious. Jenga for sure. But yeah, I just wanted this one block here, so I'd have one little building here. Is that it? Oh, that's kind of cool. St. Paul's. Well, at any rate, this is the only bit that I was wanting to finish on this world. Mainly because the challenge of making this other side street at more of an angle, thought that might be a fun challenge, but mainly, so I was just picturing how it would be to have just a nice little spot to chill up here, have some greenery. But I don't need to rebuild all this stuff. Like I can let that go. Then maybe just do I call this, so this building here, only thing I had to change was how the fire escape was, and when I got it looking like that, oh, looks like we spawned in spawned this guy in. I started calling this the Donkey Kong building, because it looks like the Donkey Kong level with all the ladders and platforms. So maybe build this and put a giant gorilla on the top. Yeah, yeah, definitely looks like Donkey Kong. It's awesome. So as far as the street design, like I was kind of vibing with this, but I didn't go through a bunch of iterations. Just basically just kind of want it to slightly look like there was, like I don't want yellow lines going through. I don't want it to look like a typical city street. Then being able to have that kind of branch off to just more natural or kind of brick style side streets between alleys and other things. And then actually having alleys that you can go through and having little stairways that lead to elevation changes. So this is kind of what I was thinking for in between the buildings. So at World Spawn you'd have kind of like this. You would have a little storefront, and you can either take the street that you spawn on. So you kind of spawn here in front of a store or some structure that you can go into to keep items, and then this would kind of gradually start going up and then wrap around to the left. But then you would have a whole nother level that's higher than the store level, so there'd be an elevation change right here. So if you were to take the alleyway instead of the street, then you'd come in here and it'd maybe be just like a little stairwell going up, and then you'd be a little bit higher, probably about this level or something. But there wouldn't be a big gap before all of a sudden you'd have another big building, because all the gold farm would be like right here behind it. It wouldn't be as far back as these. So it's not copying this exactly, but it would be that same idea, except for on this world it didn't really work out that way because there isn't an elevation change. I flattened it too much, so like all this back here was already super flattened out. I spent like a week just digging around and flattening. That's why a lot of this is probably hollow. Yeah, so I basically just flattened the hell out of everything. Let me out. Can we get daytime? Come on. I do kind of want similar style buildings to this as well. That's the light and shadow. Again, not copying this design, which apparently I never finished. But this style of being like up on the water, this reminds me of like a tall building you see on the side of the ocean, like these big. They start as hotels, then they always become condominiums on the Florida coastline. You've got these big frickin' balconies and just tight little living quarters. But yeah, I really liked how this was turning out. So even if we don't do the city block on the realm, I do want to do something similar to this, where I think my block palette was a little bit all over the place, but kind of cool. Like I like the overall colors. Maybe not as much with vibrant visuals, but definitely the facade of the front. I like the way that was turning out. maybe I tweak a couple things, but yeah. The Donkey Kong, so I didn't want it to cover the details of how I was doing the windows, so the Donkey Kong approach kind of worked because it still has that, just like, you know, some architect comes in, builds this nice looking building, and then people live in it, people work in it. It's like, okay, safety regulations, you get kind of these ugly add-ons and fire escapes, and it's like, where else can you put it? I guess technically they could put it against this wall, which has nothing, but but yeah, it was kind of turning out kind of neat. And there was one of the street views that at one point the actual building that this was based on had like blue paint and a little eating area out here, and like, so I decided to stick with that because I wanted to start adding in more colors. And I think the colors, like the different variations of colors, I really started liking. Because then it opens the door. If there is one build that's just a little bit more out there, it's not going to just destroy the whole look of the city and feel super out of place. Like when I first built this crane, it was just wrong. It was off. It was too big. Like I'd come from over here and I didn't have any of the Ghostbusters or any of the stuff in the back. And it looked so out of place. Although I've since added more color around, so it kind of looks perfect now. I think I would change a couple things with it, but overall, it really started working out. And then this, I had blocked off, like I wanted a big building here, and it wasn't supposed to be square. It was going to have like a little offshoot here, and like some other shapes, and like I just kind of lost my way on it, so kind of abandoned it to come back another year. Same with the roof of this building. Ooh, and I don't like how that's been oxidizing. Kind of looks crappy, but I do like the chicken on my kid's Easter egg roof, though. Kind of neat. I think I probably would have wanted you to join this world instead, except for the fact that before I had any of this stuff built, I was just going completely nuts, not knowing what to do with my base, and it just kept growing crazy. And like, there's no fixing this now. Like, I wish when I first thought of it that I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a meteor that, like, it was gonna have a whole trench here. You could see like where it originally hit at an angle, smashed into the side of a hill. And then the idea was gonna be that this started getting mined for all of its weird resources and built into towers. And like, I just was going in too many directions at once, and I couldn't figure out how to make it all gel. Although I was very proud of this. First time I ever managed to get the shulkers from the end into the overworld. And I never looked at this in creative until recently, so I never really was able to fly around and kind of look and think, you know, how could I fix this? But I guess again the idea was I was gonna have this be like a lot of different types of structures on the side, and like walkways that go around it. So a lot of this crap was supposed to end up being hidden. Well, kind of like I started doing here a little bit. Just have like, okay, have like a little structure here. And I tried to blend things and it just got a little too... It just wasn't a good plan. It's like I'm not using the colors to make good shadows. There wasn't enough thought behind all the different elements. But I kind of stopped even messing with that and then spent all my time just building out inside the little meteor here, where this was supposed to be like my main AFK spot, and then I was going to have a little control panel of levers that like controlled all the different farms. I just toggle things on. Is that stuck? Dude, the amount of resources that I collected, that's all I would do on this world, is just grind, send it all up through my storage system. It's complete overkill. There's no way anyone needs this many shulker loaders. Like, okay, maybe for stone. Like, dude. Stone galore, and I have no stone generator. This was all just stuff that I would mine and collect. Dirt, gravel. But yeah, then you get into all these resources that I started using a bunch, and I could just never even keep them filled. So I'd have to break in, pull straight from the shulker box, because I never collected enough for me to even be filled up. There's no way I would ever need shulker loading storage system for clay. I'm just not collecting enough clay. Whereas moss, yeah, I'm collecting a shit ton of moss, and definitely for bamboo, because the bamboo would just kind of always be running and craft into bamboo and bamboo planks and. Eeh. And then down here, even lower, I wanted to have like a whole elytra course, other stuff. Yeah, there's too much. Too much going on in this base. Cool ideas, but nah. Go to your home TV. Boy, did your bot find the wrong audience. But in the head. So which whoa, is that it? AT&T, do not cross. Whoa, dude. That's a real building? They're going for like some serious fucking... What? That's crazy. Whoa, dude. Like, are there like hidden windows? This is like more blocked off than a prison. When the most notable feature of your wall is a security camera? 2 of them? Like, what? Oh, I don't remember that from Men in Black. Holy shit, though. That's definitely sci-fi. Where's even the entrance? Is that it? No? It's so welcoming. The one entrance. No, that can't be. Dude, that's crazy. Dang. That's super scary, dude. You can imagine like AI controlled drones just shooting out of the sides of this in like a swarm. It's like hunter killers fucking pew 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 pew. That's crazy, dude. Oh, what? Is this inside? No, we somehow jumped into a building. Oh, that's funny. Fuck, yeah, dude. How do I switch back to satellite? Oh my god, dude. That's crazy, dude. Who works here? And why would you work here? Maid service Tribeca. Okay. Hey mate, what the fuck is up with that baby doll? Aid service right back. How do I get back? That's some serious fucking dystopian looking shit right there. Golly. It's like the kind of place you've got all kinds of crazy experiments going, and you take your subjects from Buckle My Shoe Preschool. Come to Buckle My Shoe Preschool. That looks... That's kind of scary too. Oh my god. Shit. Alright, well it's 5:30 here. I'm gonna have to jump off and make something of my life here. But hot damn, some crazy, crazy shit. Who's that? I think before I go back into any worlds, I'm turning off vibrant visuals. I'm not loving it. Dude, I didn't realize that I remember that building in frickin' Men in Black, but I would not have thought it'd be like, I don't know, that's fucking scary. You don't think about whether something's real when you're watching movies like that. It's like, okay, could just be a Hollywood set and fancy shit, I don't know. Anyway, dude, I'll catch you on the realm. Unless you're gonna go to your home TV, it has Skyblock. Port is 2011. The IP is play fruits SMP.com. It's funny, the bots have found me. Alright, man, I'll catch you on the flip side. Signing off. Oh, there's a lot of fake shit in LA. But I gotta go. There's a little bit of a delay when I'm talking here. But peace out, bro.